Recently, a new app called Sarahah became really famous within the teenage users. It allows someone to send a completely anonymous message to others. It is developed by a Saudi programmer named Zaid Al-Abedin Tawfiq, I guess, and was launched in February. But recently, it has been the #1 app in the App Store. According to the developers, it was created to receive and send feedbacks from friends and co-workers anonymously. By the way, the word Sarahah is an Arabic word which means frankness. So you see, clearly the name suggests what this app is meant for. Like every tool in the world, it can either be used for greater good or can be abused for personal reasons, which solely depends on the user. Same goes for social medias. I guess most of us is familiar with Ask FM, which is very much similar to Sarahah. In that app, you can anonymously ask questions to someone and they can reply to that. But in Sarahah, you cannot actually reply to that, so yeah. There was an option that you can ask the question with your name in Ask FM, but in Sarahah there isn't. I don't know why this idea never got viral within everyone, but that was a really good concept. I don't know why some people try to pretend cool by not following the mainstream things. I've heard people criticize that Sarahah is overrated and brag about not jumping in the hype train, but I've started using Sarahah for a very different purpose. I think it's a bit weird too. I am weird. I have seen some very much authentic pages complain about the security and privacy issues of the app. And you know, where there is a debate about security and privacy, Shoji will immediately jump in the bandwagon. The main concern about the app Sarahah is that it uses some extra permissions like contacts and storage. Well, let me clear that up for you. Sarahah, like every other app, needs to write some data in the storage, so it needs that permission to do that. And well, about the contact permission, I haven't actually found any information about this in the web, and I haven't found any security experts complain about it. I've actually read like dozens of articles about Sarahah's privacy issues and stuff, and none of those are about storage or contacts. Well, actually there was not any article which clearly mentions that Sarahah is dangerous or Sarahah has done any damage to someone or has sold any information to the black market. So I guess we should be good then. I've been doing a bit digging and I've found out that the website is hosted by Microsoft Azure, which is a very well reputed hosting service, and the IP address is 104.147.1. But the information of the domain registrant is secured by Domain Security Service, which is a very common thing to do when you are going public. Well, you can do a 1-minute Google search to find out this information, so I can't brag about this though. Well, I actually tried to do a man-in-the-middle attack, but I found out that this app also uses HTTPS protocol like the website, so I think we're good there, if that is a concern. I've read the terms and privacy documentations of the website, and it's pretty clear that they don't store any of our private information. But by default, most of the hosting services keep records of our IP address, so yeah. Even if they did, they won't be able to post anything legally. As the owner of this website is public, he won't be able to run away by selling our information in the black market. Basically, he gave us masks and revealed his in the process. Irony, huh? You can read the terms and privacy documentations from the link below in the description. That means we're pretty much safe in the technology side. So let's talk about the social effects of this website. Cyberbullying can hide behind a mask of anonymity online and do not need direct physical access to their victims to do unimaginable harm. Some lifeless people are using this platform to bully others. They're anonymously leaving hate comments and harassing people. This is basically the main concept of cyberbullying. I've seen a few cases where some girls are being sexually harassed in this app. I'm not blaming these platforms, the lifeless perverts are the one to blame. It's our duty to treat other humans right, and even Sarahah says that we should be constructive about our messages. It was supposed to be a platform where people can learn about their lackings in a good manner and try to improve them. which will make them a better person in the future. But sadly, this website has been abused to such an extent that this is actually causing harm to people's mental health. Well, growing up, I've learned a few things from Joker of Batman, that if you give someone a mask, he will become his true self. Peace.